In stories from around the world, there are special places called enchanted forests. These forests are magical and full of wonder. They're not like the forests we see every day. Instead, they're places where strange and amazing things can happen. In these enchanted or mystical forests, you might meet creatures you've never seen before, like fairies or talking animals. People in these stories often go on adventures in these forests where they discover secrets, face challenges, and learn important lessons. Enchanted and mystical forests are like magical playgrounds where anything is possible, and they're a big part of many exciting tales and adventures. Enchanted forests are a common motif in mythology and folklore across various cultures as well. These forests are typically portrayed as magical or otherworldly places where extraordinary events occur, and where travelers may encounter mystical beings or supernatural phenomena. Here are some mystical forests we have picked for you. The first one is the Brond Forest. Brond is a mythical enchanted forest found in the Arthurian legends, primarily in French folklore. It is a forest that has its real exact location, Forest Paimpont in Brittany, France, or so the legend says. It's said to be the location of the mythical Fountain of Youth and the burial place of the wizard Merlin. The forest is also said to hide numerous magical objects like the Excalibur and even contain supernatural or enchanted werewolves. One of the most famous characters from Brocéliande fables is Vivienne the Fairy Queen. She goes by many names. She is perhaps best known as the Lady of the Lake that gave King Arthur the Excalibur sword. A wealth of legends and stories include this haunted forest, lending it an unnerving atmosphere that has enticed adventurers through its doors for centuries. Next we have the Ceda Forest, a place of ancient magic and timeless beauty. The Ceda Forest is a legendary forest and an abode of the gods in the Mesopotamian mythology. It features in the Epic of Gilgamesh, a poem written sometime in the late 2nd millennium BC. In this poem, Gilgamesh and a deity named Enkidu set out on a journey to conquer a very special forest known as the Ceda Forest, which happens to be the realm of the gods. On this journey, they meet the demigod Humbaba, who is the god of the forest. Following this altercation, Gilgamesh ambushed Humbaba and chopped off his head. It is said that before his demise, Humbaba cursed the two warriors, wishing them a short life of misery and ill health. Enkidu and Gilgamesh then declared themselves kings of Ceda Forest, just in time for Enkidu's untimely deterioration and death. Mwood. The great dark forest of Mwood in Middle-earth was home to a variety of rather terrifying creatures such as giant spiders. It was a physical manifestation of the evil corrupting power of Sauron. It is also said that it is a dangerous place to be and a habitat of various non-god beings including dwarves, trolls and elves. William Norris refers to this forest in his fantasy book The House of the Wolfing in 1889, which later influenced J.R.R. Tolkien and his fantasy The Lord of the Rings. In The House of the Wolfing, Morris places his Goth tribe near the river in the forest of Mwood. And Tolkien also refers to Mwood in his stories as the greatest forest of the northern world. In his books, it is the forest in the Middle-earth region of Romania or Wilderland. The Black Forest. One of the most legendary forests in the world, the Black Forest in Germany is shrouded in an air of dark enchantment. The forest's name alone suggests a sense of mystery, but it's the tales that emanate from its depths that truly capture the imagination. In fact, many years ago, locals named the forest Abnoba Mons after the Celtic goddess of forest and rivers, Abnoba. It's been a source of inspiration for fairy tales, including the infamous Brothers Grimm's Hansel and Gretel and Snow White. Deep within the Black Forest lies the mysterious Hollental, or Hell's Valley, a place rife with legends of supernatural creatures and haunted landscapes. Other tales of the Black Forest describe the antics of elves who loved to play tricks on unsuspecting parents and their newborn babies. A changeling in German lore was the deformed offspring of elves or fairies, covertly swapped for a human baby. Legend has it that the elves would hand over the infant to the devil and receive strength as their reward. Up next, we have the Foloi Oak Forest. The forest was named after the centaur Pholos who lived there. According to legend, Pholos, one of the good centaurs, offered refuge to his friend Hercules when he was searching for the Erymanthian boar, provoking the wrath of other centaurs. As things go, the other centaurs of the forest were displeased at the sight of an outsider eating and drinking their bounty, so naturally a brawl erupted. Hercules accidentally killed Pholos when they both came under attack by the centaurs, in a tragic ending to the battle. Downhearted and dismayed, Hercules buried his friend in the forest and named it after him, Pholo or Pholoi. A sign before the entrance to the forest described the area as the balcony of Ilia, the place where the centaur Pholos lived. Puzzlewood. This is the most magical forest in England. Also known as the Forest of Dean, it has accumulated its own share of legends and mystery. Many mysterious creatures are said to live in the forest, among which the most popular is, without a doubt, the Beast of Dean, an abnormally sized boar able to destroy hedges, sighted at a time when boars were allegedly extinct in the region. Nobody has ever to capture it. Another notable story associated with the Forest of Dean is the finding of a tablet in an ancient Roman temple ruin in the area, on which was written a curse relating to a lost ring. Amongst all who bear the name Senesianus, refuse thou to grant health to exist until he brings back the ring to the temple of Nodens. Remarkably, the ring referred to in the curse was later found and given a place in the Vin Museum. Up next, we have Sweden's Tiveden Forest. The Tiveden Forest in Sweden is a place where reality and myth intertwine. According to Norse mythology, Tiveden was the home of trolls and other mythical creatures. With its haunting rock formations and twisted trees, the forest has an eerie and captivating charm. Tales of trolls and supernatural beings lurking in its dark corners make Tiveden a place where folklore comes to life. The last one in our list is the Romania's Hoia-Baciu Forest. Hoia-Baciu Forest is located in Transylvania, Romania, near the city of Cluj-Napoca. It is a dense forest that covers an area of approximately 250 hectares and is known for its strange and unexplained phenomena. The forest is often referred to as the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania, thanks to the creepy nature of the forest. From UFO sightings to reports of ghostly apparitions, this forest is the hotbed of paranormal activity. Local legends speak of a gateway to another dimension, adding to the eerie atmosphere of the Hoia-Baciu Forest. The forest is interestingly named after a shepherd who, along with his flock of around 200 sheep, went missing in the forest. But get this, that didn't give the forest its reputation. It was only after a military technician named Emil Barnia photographed what he claimed to be a UFO hovering over a particular patch of forest that the place captured the interest of people from all around the world. The particular patch of forest is now called the clearing. This particular patch of the forest is where nothing grows. It's almost as if all the trees and plants just stop growing around this oval patch in the ground. Well guys, that is all that we have for you in this video. If you would like us to describe any other enchanted forest, drop the names in the comments section down below and we will definitely make a video on them. So thanks for watching, and before you go, please do not forget to support us by liking our videos and subscribing to the channel. See you soon.